Hi, welcome to another episode of the Crime and Punishment Podcast. I'm Maho.
And I am Anna. Today we're discussing the precarious threat of cybercrime that impacts every region from individuals to major corporations and governments.
That's right, Anna. Cybercriminals are constantly evolving their tactics to hack systems, steal data, disrupt operations, and make money through malicious activities. We must do everything we can to understand these threats and secure our digital lives.
Absolutely. The cybercrime landscape is vast, spanning financial crimes, corporate espionage, ransomware, national state threats, and so much more. We have a lot to unpack.
To start, what do you view as some of the most pressing cybercrime concerns right now? It have to say credential phishing attacks are a massive problem.
Fish is definitely a hungry use, with criminals creating very convincing emails and fake websites to trick people in handing over password. However, I make argue that ransomware has been the most damning and high-profile threat lately.
You make a good point. Ransomware operators have been making boatloads of money by encrypting data and demanding payment. Some have made over 100 million in ransoms from high-profile attacks.
Exactly. And it's not just the ransom payments, it's also the immense time costs organizations face when critical systems are locked up. That said, I don't necessarily agree phishing is the biggest over threat.
Oh, what types of threats make you more concerned?
Well, the sheer number of insecret IoT devices being brought only every day represents an astronomical number of new entry points of criminals to potentially hack and carry out attacks. It's a ticking time bomb if security is not backed in.
That's a very insightful perspective. I can't disagree with. IoT cybersecurity needs to be a much bigger priority as those devices proliferate.
Speaking of priorities, what's your opinion? Are organizations and governments viewing cybersecurity through a wide lens and investing sufficiently to protect against evolving threats?
In my opinion, far too many are still taking a reactive, check-box approach instead of being truly proactive. We constantly see news of data breaches, supply chains hacks, and other incidents that could have been prevented with better practice. But what do you think?
I tend to agree. The vast majority are still underprepared and relying on legacy security programs and thinking they need to get ahead of the curve before it's too late. We should be demanding much more robust mandatory cybersecurity standards.
You are absolutely right. Cybersecurity can be an afterthought any longer with the sophistication of threats we are facing from criminal groups, nation states, and others.
While looking ahead, that keeps of cybercrime evolutions do you foresee in the coming years as technologies continue advancing?
Unfortunately, I think it's inevitable that AI, machine learning, and other cutting edge technologies will increasingly be disappointed by cybercriminals to help them automate attacks and become more evasive against security tools.
I share that concern, and as more computing shifts to call every moment, whether public, private, or hybrid calls, we're going to see a commensurate rise in attacks threatening those core infrastructures.
Agreed. Those are crucial points. We also can't ignore how cybercriminal tools, tactics, and illicit markets are going to become increasingly sophisticated and harder to combat on the dark web.
You are absolutely right, Ma. Cybercrime is going to remain an ever-evolving landscape of threats that will require constant vigilance.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive into the cybercrime war. To recap some key points, phishing, ransomware, unsecure IoT, and improper security practice represent huge risk areas currently.
Looking ahead, we'll likely see a rapid cybercrime evolution as cybercriminals leverage AI, cloud vulnerabilities, and increasingly sophisticated criminal markets on the dark web. Robust proactive security needs to be the top priority.
Absolutely. Be sure to follow cybersecurity best practice, use strong passwords, keep software updated, and remain vigilant against scams and social engineer tactics.
Protecting ourselves and our data is crucial as these threats proliferate. Thanks for tuning in to learn more about this critical use that impacts us all.